how you deal with the education system. When I looked at your figures, for example, grant sector, artisan 186, services 415. When we sit out there and we're looking for people to fix our plumbing at home, there are no South Africans. So you see, we seem to think that services are only in saloons and car washing. But where people have jobs for life with artisans, we're not performing well. The numbers are too low. So that could be linked to the first thing that I spoke about when people live. When we grew up, there were exit points that were multiple in the education system. You'd leave at standard 6 and you'd become an artisan. You'd leave at standard 8, which would be about grade 10, and you become a primary teacher, etc. You'd leave at high school, you become a secondary school teacher, or you could go to university. Do you need to be looking at how you make the linkages with restoring those exit points? Some exit naturally, no schooling, don't finish high school, but there's no employability out there. The second issue is about, just generally, when I speak to youth in my own family, the values are different. They don't want to start, they want to arrive. So how do you deal with the value system where youth don't want to start? Everybody thinks they can be an entrepreneur, they can be a millionaire. 99% of societies are job seekers. How do we ensure that people are employable? Because when you just concentrate on entrepreneurship and everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, who's going to be buying the products? When you don't have people that are employable so that entrepreneurship can then be possible. Now, coming back to the other issues, I hope with this board you'll incorporate the fact that the previous board, sign language was not official. It is now official. And we'd like to see how you're going to incorporate that into your programs so that that sector of people with disability is also taken care of, so that they can be communicated with, they can be provided with skills, they can be brought into the job market. Now, there's one thing that is not your fault. Your body does not represent the demography of this country. But that should not be an excuse. So you're going to have a challenge to ensure that all sectors of our society are represented by yourselves. How are you going to ensure that European South Africans are ahead, colored South Africans are ahead, South Africans of Indian descent